For ordinary people, travel means movement. For the world's richest, travel means invisibility. Airports close, roads clear, skies reroute. Because when a billionaire decides to move, the system that follows him isn't transport, it's architecture. An entire mechanism built to keep wealth in motion while keeping the world at a distance. This is how the richest billionaires secretly travel. 4. Celebrity control. When fame requires airspace. No artist embodies controlled privacy quite like Taylor Swift. Her travel network functions almost like a presidential operation. A core team of 20 bodyguards travels on each jet, backed by 60 more on standby in nearby cities. Before she lands, security agencies coordinate local air traffic restrictions. In multiple U.S. airports, temporary no-fly zones have literally surrounded her entrances and departures. Even the Federal Aviation Administration quietly adjusted its data-sharing rules in 2024 after online flight tracking of celebrity jets, notably hers, created genuine privacy and safety issues. Inside the cabin, every call is monitored face-to-face. No phones, only encrypted radios. Hotel floors are emptied a day in advance. Every arrival looks spontaneous on Instagram, yet may be mapped weeks beforehand. In this world, spontaneity is choreography. Elon Musk approaches secrecy with engineering rather than entourage. Traveling under code names, escorted by up to 20 specially cleared guards, he moves through a rotating set of private terminals operated under anonymous shell companies. Since the FAA reinstated the tail number privacy program, his jets routinely fly unlisted. Even seasoned plane spotters can't tell when Voyager, his in-use code, takes off. At Cheval Blanc Saint-Tropez or his Berlin retreats, Musk can cross half the planet unseen for 3 days, until he decides to tweet. When fame and power collide, secrecy turns logistical. It's not just about hiding, it's about controlling every visible inch of reality. 3. Armored wealth, fortresses that fly. Jeff Bezos exemplifies the infrastructure model of discretion. Across the US, his jets park inside Amazon-operated hangars disguised as logistics hubs. Flight plans are filed through charter intermediaries, not under his name. Each site is pre-secured by aerial drone patrols, the same surveillance tech once designed for prime air. His routine resembles an airborne branch of national defense. On the opposite side of the world, India's richest man, Mukesh Ambani, has turned discretion into ceremony. His Boeing 737, rebuilt in Switzerland, carries a bedroom, office, bar, and meeting hall. Often compared in Indian press to a 7-star hotel in the sky. But the performance begins when the plane lands. A convoy of 16 bullet-resistant vehicles unfolds from the runway. Decoy routes scatter across Mumbai, and NSG commandos, the same elite assigned to cabinet ministers, secure every path. The movement of his family resembles a domestic state visit more than a vacation. Ambani doesn't pretend privacy is possible. He institutionalizes it. Every journey reaffirms one message: wealth is a sovereign territory. 2. Regimes of control, power that never travels alone. In North Korea, Kim Jong Un transforms paranoia into procedure. He refuses to fly, preferring an armored 21-car train whose interiors mix Cold War austerity and 21st century luxury. Satellite comms link the dining car to Pyongyang command. Bulletproof glass and bomb-resistant floors protect every meter. Speed is irrelevant. Visibility is lethal. To prevent any collection of biological traces, aides even carry a private restroom car dedicated solely to him. His convoy doesn't just transport the leader, it erases his coordinates from every map. Russia's Vladimir Putin operates a comparable system, but with added theater. Month before he arrives anywhere, reconnaissance teams inspect terrain, communications towers, and public sentiment. Civil flights are diverted, and entire hotels are repurposed with signal jammers and armored staff corridors. When he finally moves, 3 identical convoys leave simultaneously. No observer can identify the real one. Even official aircraft tracking records multiple planes taking off within minutes, each with decoy call signs. From cuisine to correspondence, nothing leaves a trace. Even waste material is sealed and flown back to Moscow for disposal. What might sound extreme is simply the physical expression of absolute control. Former US President and businessman Donald Trump merges politics and brand management. His private Boeing 757, Trump Force One, was retrofitted with gold fixtures, a conference suite, and independent communications uplink. As head of state, those habits scaled globally. Secret Service operations create shadow convoys and Operation Ghost flights, parallel craft designed to mask his position. Official reports confirm multiple Air Force One variants on standby. Only a closed core team knows which carries him. In modern geopolitics, illusion becomes armor. 1. The new currency: invisibility. For ordinary travelers, moving means exposure. Metal scanners, eyes, selfies, memories. For the ultra-rich, movement means subtraction. Each location they visit becomes less about arrival and more about dissolution, leaving no trace of presence, yet shaping the ecosystem that awaits. Behind them lies a network of jets without names and airports within airports. Hidden runways in the Alps, subterranean car zones under Los Angeles terminals, air crews sworn to silence. Their shadows crisscross the globe in plain sight, visible only as contrails without identity. Luxury, once defined by possession, now lives in discretion. At this echelon, privacy eclipses comfort, and invisibility itself becomes the sign of success. For most of us, travel is freedom. For them, it's control. They don't simply escape the world, they engineer how the world sees them. At luxury level up, we reveal the systems behind wealth, power, and silent privilege. Subscribe and step inside the architecture of luxury the world was never meant to see.